obsessed. I shouldn't be doing this to myself, but I am. This is my life. This is what I do, unfortunately. Bring our energy down here real quick. I'm gonna start here. This isn't what started this whole thing, but this is just where we're at right now. Oh no, is there an issue with the... No, I guess not. Okay, well, this is where things started, at least for this for the last couple. On Sunday, Trump came out at fucking 8 in the morning. How do you wake up in the morning and post something like this? It's 8 in the morning, and you're like, I'm about to I'm going off. Whatever, fine. Alright. So, and actually, you know what? While we're doing this, at least while I'm not playing videos, we'll go ahead and play a little bit of something. Just a little something. Sorry, guys. No, I already stopped. In one in a row. There will be nothing like it. Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah. What the fuck are we doing today? What are we doing? What is this? What the fuck is this? I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's just crazy talk. It's just crazy. And I mean, we'll get to actually what said about it here in a second, but it's insane for somebody to come out and say this. Now that happened. Everybody came out. They were like, "What the fuck is going on? This is not okay. You don't say stuff like this." I mean, it's ridiculous. And then, but nobody really thought like, okay, I mean, it's ridiculous, but there's no way he's doing it. And then he comes out with this today, this morning. A whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete total regime change, which is, what the fuck is he talking about? What is he talking about, a complete and total regime change? Like, what is he talking about? There hasn't been, they're still there. We're different, smarter, and less radicalized. The dude who's supposed to be in charge had his wife and daughter killed, and multiple other family members. What? Okay, whatever. This is great. Maybe something. All right, cool. Oh, you can't hear what I'm saying? What is going on here? Is that better? I think this should be better. Should be good, right? I think. Oh, what the fuck is going on with my... I swear to God, this is annoying the shit out of me. Stream is really fucking with me right now. Let's see. Where the fuck? Okay, guys, we're gonna have to. I mean, I don't know why it would. There we go. Is this better? I think for whatever reason it caused some kind of weird issue where like all of a sudden it just started turning something on that it didn't need to turn on. I think this is better now. Yeah, that's it. That's better. There we go. And I don't know what the hell happened there. I do not know why it was doing that. That's really weird. That was really weird. That was weird. We're good now. We're good now. Anyway. Okay. So he comes through and he fucking says this crazy shit. Less radical. How is it? Okay, whatever. All right. Maybe something revolutionary, wonderful can happen. Who knows? We will find out tonight. One of the most important moments in the long and complex history of the world. 47 years of extortion, corruption, death, finally. All this is propaganda. This is all lie. Oh. No, we're good now, right? Okay. Yeah, but this is crazy talk. This is crazy talk, what he's doing right here. This is all crazy talk. This is all ridiculous, crazy bullshit that's just, it's not, this is crazy, right? So we go through all this. All right. Now today shows up, the 8-hour deadline happens. And guess what he does? After all this bluster and bullshit, this motherfucker comes out and does this. I shit you not. This is crazy. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Based on conversations with Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, Field Marshal Asim Munir of Pakistan, and wherein they requested that I hold off the destructive force being sent tonight to Iran. Mind you, there were bombers loaded and on the way at like 6 o'clock today, 6 p.m. It's crazy. Okay. Oh God, that's crazy. The subject of the Islamic Republic of Iran agreeing to the complete, immediate, and safe opening of the Strait of Hormuz. Right? Okay. Completely opening it up. Cool. Sounds great. I agreed to suspend the bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks. This will be a double-sided ceasefire. The reason for doing so is that we have already met and exceeded all military objectives and are far along with a definitive agreement concerning long-term peace with Iran and peace in the Middle East. We received a 10-point proposal from Iran and believe it is a workable basis to which negotiate. Almost all of the various points of past contention have been agreed to between the United States and Iran, but a 2-week period will allow the agreement to be finalized and consummated on behalf of the United States and the President as well as also the representation of the countries of the Middle East. It is an honor to have this long-term problem come to a conclusion. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Holy fuck. Holy shit. What kind of backflip left turn has this come to? I mean, don't get me wrong. This is what I want. I'll say it right now. This is what I want. This is perfect. This is, I mean, don't get me wrong. We're going to take a hit from this. It's going to get bad. Well, maybe not bad. It's not going to get horrible, but it's not going to go great. It's not going to go great. And I'll explain why here in a little bit, but I wanted to go through a couple things. But this is the surrender of the president. If this is what we're doing, this is the surrender of the American military, which I am for. I think he should call it a victory, keep it moving, and we can keep it going. That's fine with me. It doesn't bother me at all. We don't have any good options. This is the only good option. Cool. Sounds good to me. Here's the thing. So, like I said, let's see here. There's so much of this. It's just crazy. I can't even. So here's the 10-point plan. Here, actually, I'll close this one and I'll open up the better one here. All right, here we go. Guaranteeing a non-aggression pact against Iran. Awesome. That's crazy, but I'm glad it's happening. Continued Iranian control over the Strait of Hormuz. Okay, whatever. They're going to charge a toll. That's the least of the worst that could happen. Accepting Iranian uranium enrichment. So you know all that talk about them having nukes being the problem? We're giving them nukes right now. That's what that is. You're giving them nukes. Which is fine. I mean, I'd rather nobody have nukes, but if everybody's gonna have nukes, everybody's gonna have nukes, and then at least that way everybody's sort of kind of got a gun in the pocket. I don't know. I don't know if that's safer or worse. It is what it is. Lifting all primary and secondary sanctions. We're turning, if this is all true, we're turning them into a superpower overnight. This is, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing per se for America in the future. It's going to be a lot of long-term turmoil and issues that are happening, but this is better than the alternative. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this is better than whatever else fuck we got going on. Paying war ending all UN Security Council and IEA board governor resolutions. What? I'm gonna just continue the rest. Paying war reparations. Withdrawing all US combat forces from the region. Okay. Halting the war on all resistance fronts, including against the heroic Islamic resistance of Lebanon, meaning Hezbollah. This is all wild. The fact that we thought we were gonna have a fucking nuclear war tonight, and all of a sudden now we're just having fucking, I don't know what the fuck you'd call this. Complete fucking surrender. Submitted via Pakistan. Okay, this next part is submitted via Pakistan. Controlled Hormuz passage coordinated with Iran's armed forces, which it notes would grant a unique economic and geopolitical position. The necessity to end the war against all resistance axis factions. Fronts listed in the documents include Lebanon, Iraq, Yemen, Palestine, occupied territories. So they're literally saying now Israel can't do it. This is the end of Israel if this is what's happening. This is the end of Israel, which I'm for. I'm for it, but this is the end of what that is. They will have no backing from the American government if this is what is happening right now, which is awesome, but what kind of fucking roller coaster have we been on? The establishment of a safe passage protocol guaranteeing Iran's control according to the agreed protocol. full compensation to Iran according to assessments of war damage, lifting all primary and secondary sanctions, release of all blockaded Iranian assets abroad. I mean, this is crazy. So this happened at, 7 o'clock, basically, when those all came out. And then, this is the craziest part. Well, we'll get to this. We'll get to that. And okay, so we went through. I apologize. We're jumping ahead a little bit here. So here's the thing. Less than 30 minutes after this was announced, Israel's getting attacked again. It's crazy.
Any route. Any route.
Less than 30 minutes. They're already getting blown up again. I don't know which side. I don't know if anybody's going to hold up with this ceasefire. I don't know if it's going to hold up whatsoever. I mean, the Israelis have already said they're not happy about it. They said they're not happy about it. I mean,
This is Mike again. Mike, what are we seeing there?
This is Tel Aviv again tonight.
Sirens are now brightly.
Another video, the same one that we basically just watched. I mean, it's crazy what's going on right now. But hold on. So let's. Here's the other one. Where is it? Where is it? Sorry. Yeah. Look at this. This is what's happening in Israel right now.
واحد الفيلة بتل أبيب الفيلة بتل أبيب واو
Wow, man. I mean, that's 30 minutes after a so-called, ceasefire was. And honestly, I mean, it's almost like, well, you've done this to them how many times? Every time you keep saying you're gonna, have a ceasefire, and then all of a sudden, fucking, there goes that. It's fucking wild. I'll be right back, but I am gonna play something real quick for you guys, just to sort of kind of get your heads wrapped around how bad this actually is. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's go ahead and pause the music real quick. I'm gonna go pee, but you guys got to hear this. This is.
The U.S. military is conducting strikes
This
on
is this
military
morning.
targets on Karg Island. So all of the information that we have now so far, Ryan, is that these strikes on Karg Island are so-called on military targets, as in not on the oil landing platforms, not on any of the places
the little
where
military stations.
The docks, right?
Yeah.
There's small military stations. Now, remember, we were told previously that actually we had already wiped out the military targets all over Karg Island. So it does make you question, why do you have to do it again? But there's a lot of things that you can see into this. It could be a precipitation of a ground operation to take Karg. I don't think that will happen, but it also could just be,
Could be a feint.
Be a feint, exactly, before some sort of ground operation elsewhere in the country. It could also be a demonstration, obviously, of U.S. power or intelligence. I think we've already done that, but bigger picture, it could also just be a retaliation for what happened yesterday, which, again, the whole Western press is silent on. So I'm going to give you the floor to tell us about what happened in Saudi Arabia, because these seem massively important. These strikes that happened, people are totally silent. The Saudis are claiming, basically, what are they saying? They're like, oh, it was just debris from fallen missiles. The videos coming out with huge fires seem to indicate much bigger percentage of their oil is offline than they're indicating. So go ahead.
We put up A11. So there's the Jubail Industrial City in Eastern Province in Saudi Arabia. There's a major industrial hub there, partly owned by SABIC, which is a Saudi-owned company, and it's been hit, and it is on fire, and it is extraordinarily central to Saudi Arabia's economy, and Saudi Arabia's economy is extraordinarily central to the Western economy and to the global economy. As drops it right here. Al Jubail is one of the world's largest industrial cities and a core pillar of Saudi Arabia's petrochemical economy. You add this to Iran's petrochemical industry getting hit yesterday. So this is this.
Okay, I'm sorry. Really, this is all just about the fact that a lot of the materials and things, like, we're about to find out that we think our economy is just numbers, that we just, like, it's just numbers that are just in the sky. We're about to find out how real the economy actually is. Like, how much the economy is based on actual real things that you have to deal with. And I like Sagar's take right here in a minute, but let me see here.
It's the spring clearance
Oh
sale
my
at
God, these goddamn ads. Let's go into.
And so we're talking about everything. So you got plastic pipes, you know,
Yeah, here we go.
chemical production in the world. And so we're talking about everything. So you got plastic pipes, you know, that connect the piping of civilization. That's where these are made. Everything in a hospital, pretty much. And what am I doing? I don't need to explain to you how important plastic is and these polymers are to the underpinning of the entire economy. Somebody needs to explain it, perhaps to Trump. I think everybody watching this basically understands. Just look around you. The entire underpinnings of our civilization as it exists run through these production facilities.
Yes.
And you say, oh, well, 20%, that's not so much. We still got the other 80%. Like, that's not exactly how it works.
That's not how it works.
Everything seizes up. You've as a business, export-import business, you've got your supply lines. All of a sudden, you no longer have those. You then collapse. You were a node. You don't exist on an island either. Your business was a node for other businesses. That collapses. And so you don't just get the kind of violent combustion of the petrochemical industry. You get the slow collapse of bankruptcies of companies throughout the world. And then, like, okay, well, we need financing to get this going again. Well, who do we go to whenever you need financing? We go to the Gulf. And the Gulf says, wait a minute, and I reported this on Sunday, wait a minute, we don't actually have the money. We're reviewing all of our deals. So the financing that we were able to make before, we cannot make. Now, if you want to pay us a much higher premium, obviously we still have some money. They're extraordinarily wealthy. They've got sovereign wealth funds worth trillions of dollars or whatever, hundreds of billions at least. But is it trillions? I think it actually is trillions. But instead of...
I mean, all this is basically just to say, like, there is very little to be done about what has already been done with, like, I mean, if, God forbid, if this doesn't hold.
Together we'll be something.
The entire world agrees with you.
That unfortunately is actually not the whole part that I want.
Mearsheimer, we had a bit of a scheduling snafu, but we will.
The Iranians, we have.
Very complicated. Even if we were to do some sort of an export ban.
That is in global depression because this unfolded.